Hey everyone, it's me, Tim, and today I want to bring about some awareness of how your parents knew they were abusing you while you were growing up. And this is going to be very personal because I will use some personal examples out of my own experiences so that you can relate to my experiences, see if you were personally abused growing up by your parents too. Because a lot of times your parents will abuse you in a very covert way that is well known behind closed doors. But within the community, your parents are well-esteemed people, well-loved, well-respected. The list goes on. They wear two different masks, one behind closed doors, which is within your household or family, and another mask that they wear out in public. And there are two very different, distinct masks the parents will use. This is how one way you know that your parents know that they are abusing you. So I'm going to cover just 3 aspects of these abuse. There's a lot of them, and there's more than just 3. But I just want to cover some of the 3 key points of how your parents knew they were abusing you while you're growing up. And me as a life coach have learned from my own trauma and have healed from my own trauma. Mind you, my healing journey is a lifetime journey. I'm still going through layers of healing in my own life and recovering from my own abuse. And through my own experiences, I'm able to share with you how you're able to heal and recover from your own abuse that you may have endured when you were growing up. So, how you are aware that your parents knew that they were abusing you was that they're very aware of the impact the abuse was going to have upon you. And they will use phrases like, this will hurt you more than it will hurt me. And that's just one phrase, right? I remember, just being a kid in my house. If I did something my mom disliked, and it could be a small thing. It didn't matter what it was. But that'd be a catalyst that she would use to basically physically abuse me. And she knew that impact that she would do with the physical abuse would give her desired result, some payout. Now it seems sick in just talking about it. And as a child, there was really nothing I could do because these are my parents and they're bigger than me and they have authority over me. They provided all the resources I need to be able to survive. At the time, I felt like I was powerless against my own parents. So I understand. But when you become an adult, you're able to heal from those. And I chose to empower myself through my own abuse as a child instead of allowing it to overcome me and become a victim. Because we always have a choice to be either a victor or a victim in any circumstance we may face in life. And from my own experiences, I have chosen to be a victor. And through that victorious triumph I'm making in my own life, I'm hoping I inspire other people that they could do for themselves too. So as your parents are abusing you, they are well aware of how it will impact you. Just like my own example, this hurts me more than it hurts you. So they are well aware it's hurting you because we wouldn't have put it in that phrase. So they are aware that they're hurting you. So that right there is premeditative an approach of abusing you. And on top of that, if you look at point number 2, which ties into what I was just saying, they know their behavior is unacceptable and they enjoy it. just for the phrase I shared with you as I was being quote unquote punished by my parents. They knew the impact that they had on it was unacceptable because it was hurting me. Hurting someone is just not right at all. And it's beyond unacceptable when it comes to your own child. And when your parent uses phrases like, this will hurt me more than it hurts you, they understand it's hurting you, yet they are enjoying it. Because if they didn't enjoy it, they would stop right there saying, wait a second, this is actually hurting my child. This is wrong. And they would take accountability or stop right there, take a break, do what they have to do to get their anger under control, whatever is their motivation for hurting you in the first place. Because as for you being a child, you're innocent in this situation. You're still learning and developing as a child. You're supposed to look up to your parents as a role model, how it is to be a healthy, responsible adult. I didn't have that role model in my life. Both my parents were abusive in different ways, but both were abusive. And if one parent saw one parent be abusive and they're healthy, they should intervene and say, hey, this is not right. Because, we're humans. We can lose it from time to time. That's just part of being human. But to actually take it to the level of being abusive and constantly being abusive and then actually enjoying it, that tells you right there that your parent is well aware that they are abusing you. And on top of that, point number 3 is they have a distinct lack of personal responsibility. Like they'll project that responsibility on you as a child, saying, it was your behavior that made me abuse you in the first place. Just like in my own example. Like, didn't matter what I was doing in my family. My mom always found a reason to punish me. And the punishment was not lightly. She would use a cedar bar to hit me with. And there was times she hit me so hard, she said to me, I'm surprised that it didn't break the cedar bar hitting you. In any situation that's not right to do to a child. And I want to make this quite clear to everybody that's listening to this audio, that if you are being abused, no matter what excuse the abuser is excusing their actions with, when they're excusing themselves, they are acknowledging what they are doing is wrong. And they are aware of what they're doing is wrong. Otherwise, they won't be finding excuses for their behavior. And they're highly aware of how it's impacting you because, well, when you strike someone with the object or even with a hand, it's causing pain. And it's your own child that they're causing pain to. That's not right in any situation. Not at all. I encourage anybody out there that may be enduring any type of abuse, whether you're a child or an adult, that you do seek help. There are many hotlines out there that you could call to get local help in your area. And if you don't know those numbers, by all means, make a comment down below that I don't know how to get help. By all means, I'll do whatever I can to help you get the help you need. Because I know how important it is for you to get the help you need to get out of those situations. Or you need to be heard. Because I know most of the times, the adult in your life that is causing abuse doesn't want you to be heard. Because if you are heard, then their cycle of abuse will diminish. Because it's all about control. And if they're heard outside that family unit, then that control factor diminishes because then it's outside of family, which they can't control anymore. They like to keep it within the family, behind closed doors. Because they're going to act one way within the household and then act like a complete different person that's well respected in the community. that people look up to and say, oh, what a lovely being. They might go to church and just be the most inspiring person at church, but when they come home from church and you're at home, it's a whole different situation. Do that switch up. I'm sure you have witnessed this if you are going through this cycle with the person that is abusing you. The biggest encouragement I could give you, if you are suffering from this abuse, please seek help in any way possible and surround yourself by people that do care for you. That's the biggest thing you do for you, is the group of people that you could share your experience with of abuse that's going to support you in a healthy manner so you can get the help that you need to get out of those situations. And the best thing you can do for yourself if you are being abused is to actually get out of that situation by whatever means possible. Either going to a shelter, or if you're a child, you call CPS. There's a lot of help that's available nowadays that was not available when I was growing up. That's one of the things that my parents held over me. It's like, who's gonna care for you now if you leave? Because there were times I want to leave, and my mom even said to me, who would even want to care for you? Who are you going to go to? And me as a child, I don't know where to go. So I was stuck in that situation. So I understand. But nowadays, there are services out there that you as a child can call and seek help. So I encourage you to seek the help that you need to get out of that situation. Well, hopefully this short little audio is very helpful for you. And if you are going through these abusive situations yourself, please seek help. I love you a lot, and hopefully this helps you a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.